Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. Welcome to my first cash stuffing video. I'm really excited to actually get started on some cash stuffing. I withdrew some money in February and also in March, so I will be cash stuffing for both months in this video today. So I'm just counting it up just to see how much I have because I withdrew the money in February a little while ago. So we've got 230 at the moment, and then 80 in 20s. And then we have, I believe, 300 in 50s here. So that takes us to $610. And then 300 in hundreds there. So that brings us to a total of $910. Alright, so getting started on my sinking funds, I have a fair few categories in here. They're not going to be getting a huge amount of money each. I'm hoping to just slowly build them up over time. So travel, that is getting $10. Our new phone, $25. Medical, so this could be physical or mental health, that's getting $10. Dates, also getting 10. Now I was saving up for a wedding ring for when my boyfriend and I eventually get married. However, I've been told that it's actually not the bride's responsibility to buy the wedding ring. I don't know if anyone else has thoughts about this, but I'm very interested to hear what anyone else thinks. If I'm wrong, then that's great. I have more savings. If I'm right, at least I have something there. I'm putting $100 in Jay's birthday. That is my boyfriend's birthday, as it's coming up pretty soon and I want to have some money in there ready to go. Birthdays is also getting 10. New car is getting 25. I'll need one in the next couple of years, so I'm going to start saving for that now. And lastly, in July, I won't have enough money to do my sinking funds. It's a low income month for me, so I'm just saving up before July just so I'm prepared and still have the money to be able to cash some money for my sinking funds. Alright, as far as savings challenges go, I have a 10,000 challenge, a 5,000 challenge, and a 1,000 build a buffer challenge on the go currently. So I'm doing all of these digitally. The reason for that is I'm putting a fair bit of money into them. They'll be my priority at the moment. And I don't want to have that much amount of money just sitting around in my house. So you can see that in February I put just under $1,500 into my $10,000 savings challenge. Since March has started, I have added a little bit more money into this one. I believe I'm now at about $1,700. So what you'll see me doing here is just updating those. I keep a tracker on Google Sheets of how much money I put into there, and it's just an easy way for me to track them, so that I know exactly how much money I'm putting in. And if I ever do need to take money out, just in that column there that says plus and minus, I'll just minus the money. But so far it's working really, really well. And I've also purchased some little trackers from Caroline from Cash. Those are helping me to very visually see exactly how much I have left, and I love crossing off the amounts that I have put in. It feels really rewarding, so I'll leave those linked down below if you guys are interested at all. I will show you those shortly, but this is what that looks like at the moment. So we've got a total of $1,700 in the $10,000 savings challenge since the 6th of February, so I'm really, really stoked with that. That is amazing. Moving on to the 5,000, exact same kind of situation. So I've got the tracker that I have made just to keep track of all incoming and outgoing expenses, and then I also have Cash's little tracker here, which I'm just crossing off. So that's just me doing the 10,000 one. I'll pop that back in, and then we'll head back to the $5,000 one and update that accordingly. Like I said, I will link those down below if you're interested. I find them really, really helpful. Alright, sorry that's a little bit off screen. I'm just updating them with how much I've put in. So, nope, I was going to have a guess and see how much I'd put in, but I would be totally off the mark. We'll wait and see what I've written at the end. I really like this tracker. I've got the date, the category, the source, so where that money is actually coming from, and then the amount and the total. awesome. So we have $730 in our $5,000 savings challenge, which is also a huge amount since I only started in February, so I'm really, really happy with that. Really awesome. Again, I'm just going in and crossing these off. It's honestly so satisfying. I love it. So, so good. Again, it's just very visual, so I can see how much I have left, which is a lot. But I'm hoping to just start at the bottom, work my way up to the top, and then it'll be a lot easier because the top numbers are a lot lower. So if I do the bottom ones, it will make it easier for me as I go. Lastly, I have a $1,000 savings buffer. Again, I bought the page following on from this from Caroline. Highly recommend. They're really, really great. And it just lays it out for you, nice and simple. I've put $100 into my savings buffer, so I'm 10% of the way there. Popping that in, and again just going in to my buffer. So since I've put $100 in here, I'm going to cross out 8 of these 10s, just like that, and then there's a bonus 20 down the bottom, so those are all crossed out. I could have done some 40s, but I was really tempted to just cross out the 10s. Something about it was just very satisfying. Alright, so we've stuffed for February, we're now going to stuff for March. So these won't all get the exact same amount, they might get a slightly bit less, but it will be pretty much the same. $10 in dates, $50 in wedding ring. Again, might be able to use this money for something else, we'll see. Beauty is getting $30 because I'm getting a haircut this weekend, so I want to have that ready, and my hairdresser does take cash, so stuffing that in there. Christmas is getting 10. Emergency is getting 25. Boyfriend's birthday is getting another 100. He's very lucky. I don't know what I'm getting him yet, but at least the money's there. $10 for flights. $10 for birthdays. 10 for car services. I have a lot of birthdays coming up actually, I probably should have stuffed more. Another $20 for a new car, and that is all for sinking funds. Lastly, I am going to stuff my purse. So I have my food spending money in my bank account, which is of course budgeted for, but I don't actually withdraw it out. So any money that I need for food will be taken out of my bank account. So the only money that I have in here is for petrol. So I've got four notes of $50. They're each dated with the first Monday of the week. I aim to spend about $50 on petrol a week, however I do a lot of driving, so sometimes I might need an extra $5 here or there, which is why I have another $5 in my purse, just in case I need it, but $50 usually does me well. Now the reason I've dated those is because sometimes I just lose track and I need to know when to spend it, and I find if I spend it every Monday, then it really works well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!